Call me Corky. Corky!
Thank you.
Holy crap! What is the guy who's taking the picture standing there naked? That's my picture.
Oh.
There was a short period of time in my life where I was unemployed because I got fired from my job, and I was drinking wine and watching soaps, and I realized that this was not a good combination. You'll enjoy it. It gets better. Today is a sit-around and yak day. I think we're just gonna have a bitch session today. Well, sometimes you need to bitch about stuff.
And sometimes not.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Welcome everybody. It is Tuesday.
I mean, I could bitch about my knee,
But why would you?
because I have you.
You've got a new knee now.
I know.
Everybody, welcome.
So I told my physical therapist yesterday, I've had 3 different physical therapists at the place I go to.
We're diving right in.
Yeah. And so I'll just say S because I don't want to say her name.
Yes.
So
Samantha. I don't know.
Sabrina.
So
the
sketch one. There's more names of S than that. But...
So I didn't sleep good yesterday, the night before, and I woke up, the knee hurt, and it just, yeah. So, I didn't really want to go to physical therapy, but it's one of those, you got to go.
Part and parcel for Sandy. Yeah, there's one Sandy. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of names with S's, yes.
So at one point, trying to do these exercises, I looked at her and said, I want a new knee.
I want a new knee.
Can I get the upgraded model now?
The Huey Lewis song is playing in the background.
She did have the courtesy of laughing.
You have a new knee. That's the thing.
I know, right? But I want the better one now. The one that doesn't cause pain.
It's a whole thing. You could totally bastardize the "I Want a New Drug" song. With
I know, right?
Just those lyrics. Okay, let's say hi to everybody first, shall we? Brenda was first in. All the points, girlfriend.
All the points, it don't matter.
That's right. TC, a hot second. Welcome, dear. Welcome. We got Brenda. We got us. We got the man, the myth, the legend. Nobody.
Greg Meister.
Greg Meister, welcome, sweetie. Welcome, welcome. Little Debbie's here. Okay, just saying the garsh for the garsh's sake. All right, so little Debbie, got a hi. Am I missing anybody? Wildflower, there you go.
Hello, Wildflower.
Hello, Wildflower. Welcome. And
hey,
Johnny, welcome in. Welcome back. Here says go forward.
Oh yeah.
Moving forward.
Trust me, I'm moving. It's just
keep moving.
I'm kind of getting the whole not total empathy. It's like a partial empathy for people who are in chronic pain right now.
Yeah.
And so I have to keep telling myself it'll get better.
Oh, I gotta make Johnny blue, says TC. Hold on, Johnny. Hold on.
Yeah, don't hit remove.
No.
All right, Johnny, we're making you blue. Use your power wisely.
There you go. Yeah.
So it's all about
Larry.
Apparently, when you have these knee surgeries, and I guess people who have them can attest to this, and according to my physical therapists, plural, is that this is normal.
Yeah, you have more than one. You got the S, you got the D, you got the. Or was it a D?
No, I got S, J, and B.
And B. There you go.
2 guys, 1 woman.
Fill in those names as you feel that they would be appropriate. Yeah. So, Bob is a good one for B.
Yeah.
And Bartholomew.
That's why I call Mary Poppins a torturer.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't matter if they're male or female. They're all nice. They really are. I have good physical therapists. I'm really happy with the physical therapist I have.
It's a nice group over there.
They're easy to talk to. It helps make the time go by.
You haven't seen our buddy over there at all, have you? She works there, but we've never seen her.
Range of motion, Brenda. So this, like I told you guys before, it's the positive baby steps that you do.
Blake, I like that.
For me in my brain, because one of the guys asked me last week, like, what's the hardest thing? What's the hardest part of doing this? And I said, my brain.
Which covers a lot of territory.
So I know it sounds funny,
but it covers a lot of territory.
With my mental health, the way it is and has been for decades, it's a battle for me mentally. So the biggest hurdle for me is making myself do physical therapy on my own in my own house.
I forgot to add this. There we go.
Getting to physical. Well, Dawn drives me, so I don't have a choice.
Getting there is easy.
Yeah.
For you.
So that's what. So,
I pull up, I slow down, and she rolls out, and
Yeah.
then I go park. That's how it works.
So, so the Friday after physical therapy was an 84. And last week, Friday, hey, Ethel.
Oh, Ethel's here too. Welcome.
So my surgeon's office wants me at 110. And last Friday,
Momster's finally here.
My range of motion at the bend was 115 degrees.
115.
So,
which is where your other knee is, right? Your other knee.
So. I think so.
I think they said that because you'd question, how do I get to 110? Oh my God, I got big legs or whatever, beefy thighs, whatever you want to call it. And they're like, well, your other leg was 115. I remember you telling us that.
Okay.
So you're where your other leg is now. So get to 120.
Yeah, sure.
Get to 120.
They measure two things: the bend of your knee,
mm-hmm.
and then how straight can you make your leg. So last Friday.
So that's the negative, right? That's like
So I'm at 3.
Are you double jointed? Is the question.
Well, there's no such thing, but yes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. So you have to get it 0 to straighten. You want to straighten your leg at 0.
Brenda wonders about this.
You have a brain left being rated on? Yes, because she challenges me.
Oh boy, do I ever. I don't do like quizzes or anything. But you know what I'm saying.
No, that's what we do.
We do this for each other.
That's our foreplay at night.
No, let's not go there. Good God Almighty!
At this age, it's quizzes.
It's all verbal.
Yeah.
How's your sex life? It's verbal. It's all verbal. It's all verbal. Yeah, right.
That's one of the reasons we fell in love with each other is because mentally we could.
We complement
communicate on various levels.
We complement each other nicely. Yes.
Yeah.
The best kind. There you go. Nothing straight about that. Exactly.
Well, there's that too. Yeah, we could go there.
Yeah. Whoa, everybody just turned. There we go. Everybody just turned.
TMI, Mary.
I know, right? It's like,
well, you asked, Brenda.
She didn't ask about that specific thing, though. That wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing she asked about. So remember I said something about that, the package, because we redress your knee when you take a shower or whatever, and you got this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I was going to show you guys this. I didn't bring it down last time. This is in the package of bandages.
Patrick.
Hey, Patrick. Welcome, buddy. How you doing?
Hi, honey.
So, yeah, we are here. Group therapy. Exactly. That's what you are. That's what you guys are.
Pretty much.
Tuesdays and Thursday group therapy. That's what I'm saying. So this is the thing that came with the bandage package. It's
and that's probably why supplies. I didn't look at it, because it was just this little box.
So it's this little box, and
Excuse me.
I know. Well, we'll show it first. So this is the inside of it, and it's got a little screen, and it says, "Keep me a return," and then it starts playing
automatically.
Yeah, I didn't hit a button.
Hello, and welcome to your instructional video on how to apply collagen and secondary dressings to your knee surgical site. This process is crucial for proper healing and to prevent any potential complications.
You can pause it. It's got a little.
So yeah, I have collagen on my incision.
The speaker's right here. So yeah, there's collagen going on there.
Before we begin, let's understand what these dressings do. Collagen.
It's got a nice little tactile buttons on it. I mean, you push on the thing and it clicks. So of course, I'm all into something like this. It also has it looks like a USB-C plug down here
to recharge it.
Okay.
That's why they want it back.
So you know damn well that I'm going to do a video on this just for fun, to open it up and see what's in here. This is going to, ka-chink. So yeah, the minute you open it, I didn't hit a button. There it goes. So and there's like a little battery icon that popped up.
It's like a surgical Hallmark card.
Yeah.
One of those musical Hallmark cards.
Oh, there's a little volume thing too.
This process is crucial for proper.
See the volume thing going down?
She doesn't wear gloves.
I don't wear gloves, but I sterilize my paws. For sure. It's like one of those Hallmark cards. Yeah, exactly. So this is fun because it's a little freaking screen, and it has audio, and it's just kind of cool. So,
clean the wound.
I'm going to go into this puppy. I want to open it up because you're allowed to keep it. It says you can keep me or return me at your next post-op visit.
But you might as well keep it because, eventually I have to have the other knee done.
I'm keeping it. Oh, it might not be good for that after I get done with it.
Okay.
But I'm keeping it because I want to play with it.
Memorize that.
I want to play with it because I'm just dying to open this baby up and like literally open it up and see what's on it. So that'll be fun.
That's her reward for doing all this caretaking.
Something like that. This cute little box waiting to get rid. Yeah, no kidding. Pretty much. Colon guard, maybe not. But there you go.
Oh yeah, because in the box
they do have that stuff.
They have printed out instructions on how to do this, and then they have that.
Plus,
because there's people that they can't read for comprehension. It doesn't. So seeing pictures and
they give it to make sure, because some people are visual learners and some people are like can read and learn something. So this covers both, right? I mean, you've got your instruction sheet, but you've also got this lovely little TV, basically video, to learn it as well.
TC, she doesn't need to upload it because it'll probably change by the time I have my second knee done. Just wink if she's not taking care of you, right?
Yeah.
The only thing is she can see me wink.
What if you have a mad tick?
Wow.
Leg. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey,
Legs here as well. Yeah, so I'm dying to tear into that thing, and I just want to show it. I'll video reference it before I rip into this little puppy. But I don't know. I thought it'd be fun to play with, and it's a video screen. Not that the resolution is all that in a bag of chips. It's about the size of a smartphone.
It's not bad. It was showing up pretty good on the. Shut that thing off.
Did you get the idea? You get the idea. There you go. We never know. So I'm gonna, I'm definitely gonna open that up and just see what's inside, because that's the kind of gal I am.
And I don't have to wink. She and Monster are taking really good care of me.
Thank you. Well, I hope so.
They're not being overbearing.
No,
which is always a good thing.
Yeah.
Because when you're a patient, you don't want somebody nagging on your ass.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Yeah, I'll let you do the colon guard one, Patrick, and I'll do this one. And then
I can't say that when I had my colonoscopy that I ever got a video.
They might have them now. They might have them now. I guess it depends on what company you go with, as to. Yeah, but come on, I think they might have.
I don't remember getting one of those, but it's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
It's probably been over 10 years. I probably am due,
But that's the home kit one he's talking about. He's not talking about the drink the shit and go in and have the Sony butt cam utilized. He's talking about, I know. Or maybe it's Panasonic. I don't know, but Sony sounds better. They send you the I think the Magic School Bus does those. Yeah, hey, that'd be fun. Whoa. So but I think they do it. There's a video thing that comes with the kit that you get in the mail, and then you mail it in. So that's the mail-in one. That's not the go to the doctor and have them do the procedure. There you go.
Yes, I do have my cane, but I would never use it on her.
Good God, you guys want violence. What's going on here? Stop with the violence. Stop the violence.
I don't know if you've noticed, but like when I'm in the kitchen, like I was getting my cereal this morning, because I'm at that stage now where I can get my own coffee and I can get my own cereal and then go sit down with it.
With a cane.
And not spill it.
Well, the walker is harder.
The walker thing didn't work, and then they had to get me food and drink and stuff like that.
No, colon guard or whatever was not on the daily bingo card. No.
Or the Sony butt cam for that
the Sony butt cam was not in there.
But so when I'm in the kitchen, I don't use the cane.
But you stabilize yourself on the counters and such.
No,
you just
walk. Just kind of walk very slowly. I walk very slowly to the fridge.
Johnny's like, "Don't tell him." Then now you got to get everything for yourself. And you're also cleaning up cat messes.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Widget.
Does Kitty still get in the way of the cane? Not as much.
No, but Trevor doesn't care. Trevor doesn't give a shit. It's because I had to get up at 2:30 this morning and hobble over to the bathroom, and she was sleeping in the hallway, and she never moved.
And she's a dark cat. Trevor's a dark
cat. And that's why she leaves the shower light on for me.
Yes.
So that, because
you can see things.
Yeah, I can see things in the hours in the morning.
I want to make sure there's, and you and Mom both. I mean, we've got the hallway lights set up for motion detection, which the cats set off all the time. But the while you're walking around with that walker, especially, I want you to be able to see the floor and see what was in your way. Cats
supplied the solution for transporting your sample. We shipped out 36 pallets weekly.
Damn.
Holy crap.
Damn, Larry, that's interesting. What is that solution? Is it it's probably some carefully guarded secret that you've got a do not disclose policy about. But hey, well, yeah, exactly. We're Motel 6. We leave the light on for. Exactly.
Because Johnny, that's how we roll here. Somebody brings up colonoscopies, and there you go.
Patrick, blame Patrick at this point. Yeah, at this point, it was all Patrick.
I wasn't going to mention any names, but
Patrick likes credit where credit's due.
Yeah,
credit where credit is due. So, you're doing well.
I think so.
Very well.
Buffered water solution.
Oh, it's just a buffered water solution. Oh, okay. Well, that's not super secret, I guess. That's not a super secret thing. I didn't know.
There's probably chemicals in it, though.
Sure. Well, yeah, like, stabilization of whatever.
Yeah.
Cloud 9. I don't know about Cloud 9, but maybe. So yeah, we try.
I'm getting there. I got to work in PT at home today.
Yeah.
In between appointments and
stuff. I did lay next to her on the bed, and she made me go through the. Well, she didn't make me.
I asked her if she wanted to
asked
join
me, and I joined her for her multiple lifty, bendy, slidey thing that you were doing with your knee. That was fun.
Butt clenches.
That's the weird one. Butt clenches.
You know why they do that though? It's just strengthen
the core or something.
Yeah,
the
like
core
your
thing?
lower back kind of thing.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Because you do use your glutes to stabilize your walking and stuff.
I love this visual. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get to food eventually. It always happens. But yeah, so they weren't horrible, but I can see if you had a couples of PT together, exactly, stick together. There you go. Yeah, I could see if you had in your situation that some of those could be a problem.
Well, now you know, like, because they make you do leg lifts. So you lay on a flat surface, you keep the good knee bent, and then you have to raise the surgical leg.
Not the Kegel stuff. This is butt clenches.
Seriously.
You got her attention with that one.
There's a lot of muscle squeezing going on in this.
There you go. Yeah.
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 So when you had knee surgery, all these muscles, especially on the top of your thigh where they connect to the top of that bone, that knee bone, or the new knee that they put in, they're kind of torqued.
Well, they moved, because they move them out of the way,
and then they're not happy.
I mean, they gotta.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, they're not happy, and so it takes a lot of muscle to lift that leg. And so when I first started doing it, I had a strap that I put on it to lift the leg.
Kind of his job. So yeah, you doing much better without the
and like I can
strap.
lift my leg. We have a pretty tall bed, and which we're tall people, so it makes sense. Which I'm kind of grateful for when I've had like the bunion surgery and the knee surgery.
It's easy to sit down on the bed and not fall into it.
Out of bed, in and out of bed. So I had to use either Dawn would have to help me lift my left leg onto the bed, or I would have to do it with the strap.
Now
I can very carefully lift it up on the bed.
It's amazing as you get older what things are, great accomplishments.
I tend to overshare because I'm like, if somebody else is going to have this surgery done, you need to know like what you're up for.
That's right. There is a slow process.
That the end result is going to be totally worth it.
Totally
worth it.
Yeah, you'll be tap dancing in no time.
That ain't happening.
Will I be able to play the piano if you do this surgery? Yes. Oh, that's great because I couldn't play the piano before. In other words, is what that is.
Yeah.
That's the whole.
Apparently, I can kneel on this at some point.
Ooh,
because I still have a knee.
I'm envious of that.
Yeah, without pain. So we'll see.
Because my knees suck, and there you go. But
it'll take a while.
Mm-hmm. There you have it. All right. So we've discussed.
Sorry, the knee thing is kind of.
Well, they want to know. Inquiring minds
is kind of my whole life right now.
It is.
So, because every movement you make, you have to think about what you're doing.
Yes.
Especially when you're walking, and especially when you have cats and narrow passages and stuff. So you have to think about
passages.
About every step, everything, because if you don't and you trip or you lose your balance, that's not a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little
It's okay though.
It's a bit much.
It's okay. They want to know. People want to know. People want to know.
I know.
They keep asking, so you keep talking. You keep telling them.
I seriously, I feel like that little Debbie. I feel like I'm going bionic.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yesterday, the physical therapist said, okay, stand, hold these bars, and then raise up your heels. And I'm like, I'm not sure I can do that because I have rods in my big toes, but I did it.
You did it. Patrick says he'd be scared going down the stairs, especially the
cat. Our cats are not orange cats, so they're not assholes like that.
Wow, the way to offend an entire breed of cat.
Well, I've watched a lot of orange cat videos now, and I'm of the opinion that they're little buttheads.
Well, they are little buttheads.
They're great cats. Don't get me wrong. I am not discriminating against cats. It's just
what
it is.
She just said orange cats are buttheads. There you go.
Both the girls, if they are on the steps, like a lot of times Trevor will come and sit on the steps when it's near 1 o'clock.
Especially if you can hear us.
Because she wants to know where we are and why we're in this room and how come she can't come in. But
there's a whole lot.
She will run up the stairs before me. So I'm not.
Rainbow's not Rainbow's notorious for darting and zigzagging. Yeah. And Rainbow's not an orange cat.
No, Rainbow's rainbow. Though.
Rainbow's rainbow. You know, there you have it.
But the girls, we've had cats that do that shit.
Oh yeah.
Especially when they were younger.
Oh yeah.
But the girls are not known for that.
Yeah, really. No, they're good cats.
They're good cats.
They only have half brain cells rather than full on brains. I don't know. There are videos out there. If you go look, there's cat type videos, and orange cats are notoriously entertaining.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going for.
It's like saying torties have attitude.
They have tortitude.
They have tortitude, right? And it probably isn't all calico tortie cats, but
a lot. You
generalize these things. But we've had all different color cats.
They're good cats, yeah. I've had orange cat. We've had orange cats.
We're good.
We're good. Exactly.
We're good. We've had black cats. We've had gray cats. We've had gray and white cats. We've had torties.
Yeah. Okay, tonight is our whatnot.
You can't wait to do this.
It's because I'm contractually obligated to TC to do that. I don't know.
Oh, what do we sell on what now?
Music records, 45s.
45 right now. All we do it once a week at 7 o'clock on Tuesdays, and we sell 45 records, 7-inch.
Yep. Girl, what is this? Girl Cat's Queen of the House, Monster Kentucky. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Mom, I thought you were the queen of the house.
Well, you know. So yeah, we do records. We play records on through the sound system, the computer, through the sound card, and we sell them. So because you can't do that on YouTube, you can't play stuff that you have a tendency to give you copyright strikes.
Yeah.
And things. Also, there's an album cut loading up at noon today, so it's probably out there already. Members got it early, but today everybody can see Widget's choice for album track of the week. I will call it. I don't know if I'm going to do it every week, but I had this cute artwork of Widget, and I want to put it on the thumbnail, and that's the reason I use it.
It resembles Widget.
Yeah, it's not Widget. It's an AI rendering of Widget. Would you call it that? I'd call it that.
Sure.
Yeah, it's an AI
rendering.
Go with
that.
It's an AI rendering of Widget.
Let's go with that.
Just like that, it's an AI rendering of Trevor on the shirts that we got done.
Mom has relinquished her crown to Trevor.
That's what cats have. Yeah, I know. Trevor believes she's the queen of the house. Trevor believes she's the queen of the house. How are you doing as a caretaker? It's not bad. I've had worse patients. Especially now that she's more ambulatory, mobile. She's moving around more on her own.
I don't know what it says, but like prior to my knowing Dawn, the only time I went to the hospital was I went to the emergency room because I had sciatic so bad I couldn't hardly stand it.
It says you're older is what it says.
And so
it says you're older.
That was like the only time. I never broke any bones or anything. I meet Dawn And like
hell breaks
2
loose.
weeks later, I find out I have breast cancer. And then it just went downhill from there, as far as my body is concerned.
I like to look at it as the universe knew this was coming, so we met.
Yeah, really.
To give you
I'm
support.
really sorry.
The universe knew it was coming, so I am there to support you, boo-boo. She is vintage.
Metatron, you got to earn that wrench. You got to be on your best behavior.
Yep.
Before we give somebody we don't know a wrench.
That's right. And
we're both vintage.
Be careful, because you could get voted off the island. I don't know, but anyway, you get the point. Yeah, you just gotta hang out with us and be cool, and eventually the wrench shows up.
Because I've had what now? 1, 2, 3.
I'm not counting. What are you counting?
I've had like 6 surgeries now.
Yes,
of various sorts.
Yes.
Most of them outpatient.
Most of them.
And then the other time is I had to go to the hospital because I had blood clots. So that's a thing.
Yeah. So
that's a scary thing.
These are the things that we deal with as we age and begin to age out.
So she's only had 1 surgery.
Yeah.
We're of that age now where we talk about our surgeries.
Yes.
How fun is that?
Procedures.
Yeah.
Procedures. It's a thing. I was told this, you don't say surgery, you say procedure. Because that's a thing. I know. And the partner of the century. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will accept that honor.
Yeah, because you had the knee surgery.
They went in, it was a scoping.
She had chunks.
Liposcopic, whatever. So they went in and they took out pieces of
her knee kept hurting on and off.
Yeah. Surgeries and how you slept. Exactly. So these are the days of our lives. Exactly. So they took out extra I want to say shrapnel, but it wasn't shrapnel. It was extra.
It was knee shrapnel.
Yeah, it was knee shrapnel. It was extra cartilage. Yeah. So there you go. I had some extra cartilage. I'm just a cartilage producing machine.
The doctor / surgeon was like totally geeked about it. Because Mom was here. She was in from Muskegon. And
back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, back in the day.
This is like 10 years ago now, wasn't it?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Even longer than that, I think.
It might have been.
And so he came to tell us how, how the doctors do. They come out and they tell you how the patient's doing. And he had the little jar with the chunks in it. And he was like all geeked out. And he's like, look at the size of these suckers. No wonder. I'm like, well, no wonder she was in pain.
I told you.
Holy crap.
I told you. I told you I wasn't.
Keep them, though.
I told you I was in pain.
That would have been a fun thing to have on the shelf.
It would have. But, you'd have to put it in an alcohol solution or something because it would degrade and get. They don't let you keep your parts anymore, guys. I'm sorry.
No,
you can't keep your part. I guess I don't know.
Too many weirdos. Because you're not supposed to sell your body parts. I guess
nobody would want the extra pieces of cartilage out of my knee, unless I was a star.
I'm telling you, there's people out there that probably would.
All right, fine.
You know that as well as I do.
All right.
It takes all kinds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway. So, moving forward. Wait, what? I know, right? No, truly. Nobody wants that shit unless you're a star. Now, Michael Jackson's cartilage or Taylor Swift's cartilage. Yes, they'd want that. Aw, thank you, Johnny. But we're stuck.
No, you can't.
You cannot keep your body parts.
If you have things removed,
they won't let you.
Because they're asked.
Yeah, I mean, you didn't want your old knee, but
well, no, not really. That's kind of a lot.
Yeah,
I would have liked to have seen it. Like, no, because
you want to see the.
I want to see how bad it was.
And again, we talked about this last night on Music Mojo. I'm not the kind of girl who will watch surgeries.
Yeah, but I would.
I'm the kind of girl who watch gory films, but I will not watch surgeries.
I'm not so sure I would want to watch my own surgery, but I've watched surgeries on TV and stuff, and I've seen things. So
I've seen things.
I've seen things with animals.
I've seen things that would, make your skin crawl. No, I've done none of that. You sell body parts on eBay. No, they'll take it down.
They'll take it down.
But
selling body parts is illegal. I'm pretty sure.
Unless it's a prosthetic.
Unless I'm wrong.
You can sell. Well, I don't even know if you can sell prosthetics, but it can't be real body parts.
On eBay, you cannot sell anything that requires a prescription or anything medical like that. So no.
Somebody Google glass eyes and see if you can buy those on eBay. I don't know. Kidney stones on eBay. Really? Why would anybody want? I don't know. And again, unless you're a star.
There must be like a fine line of what you can sell. Because I think you can sell old ventures or something.
Yeah. I think
Who would want them?
All right, somebody come back with more information.
Somebody do the research.
Somebody do the research.
I don't got time today.
I don't want anybody's kidney stones.
No.
I don't want them for myself.
Even
I don't want my own kidney stones.
Even though if they were like they were famous people stuff, I'm not that person that is so
What? Where? Scandal about the body parts being sold from cadavers at Harvard Medical. We weren't there those sold via eBay? I don't know. I don't remember that one.
You don't remember that one? I kind of do, but I don't. I think it's been so long. I don't remember the details.
Do you ladies Poshmark? No, we don't.
We don't have time for that.
We eBay. We whatnot. We GOG, or sorry, not GOG, but Discogs. We
have our own website.
We have our own website, and we do a booth, and sometimes we'll do Facebook Marketplace, but
Facebook Marketplace is kind of pain in the ass. Yeah, I just saw somebody post that on a group I belong to on Facebook that Poshmark is going back to their old fees, which they're like 20%.
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. It's like the highest fees of all these platforms.
Hey, that's okay. Patrick's easy to fire up depending on the topic. I can't wait to see what he comes back with. Okay. So yeah, we're not on Posh. I've never been on Posh. It's just
we don't sell clothes generally.
And that would be, I understand you can do more on Posh than just clothes.
I understand that too. But
yeah.
Michael.
Welcome, buddy. How you doing?
It was only last year. Here's a link to the story. It could be paywalled, not sure. Yeah, New York Times might be paywalled, but
yeah. All right. I don't know. If I need a kidney, I'm going to go through the normal channels.
Yeah.
But no. I don't know why. I guess there are people out there that would have use for these things, but not me. I'm not that girl. Nor do I want to traffic in it.
No.
Nor do I want to traffic in it.
Just doesn't seem right.
No. I have a list of a small list of things I will buy and sell, but body parts ain't one of them. Yes, indeedy. There you have it.
No, doll parts. That's a whole different story.
Doll parts. Yeah, doll parts. No problem. But not that. So, hey, anyway. So what else are we going to talk about today? What are you guys up to?
How was your weekend?
Yeah. We've had decent weather. Nothing horrible. Although I understand over the weekend, my place of conception got flooded. And that sounds almost perverse, but what I mean.
Really?
I was conceived in Roswell, New Mexico, I believe. To my knowledge. I don't remember, but I've kind of figured out the math, and that's how it worked. Momster can confirm or deny this. But anyway, so nice day in Southern California. Cool. Roswell, New Mexico got nailed with 6 inches of rain. Now, that doesn't seem like much coming from Michigan, but it's a lot of rain. And they're in a desert. This is where Roswell, New Mexico is where the aliens landed. Yada, yada.
Area 51.
Area 51 is close to that, but not exactly in that area. And so I think White Sands is closer to area. But anyway, they got nailed and they got flooded, and it's like halfway up houses, and oh my God, it was horrible. So yeah, that I know, right? Brenda knows. Amen to that. Wait till I show you a brain scan someday. We'll talk about that later. Cut grass. Chilly in this basement. Yeah. You're going to need a little space heater, I think, for that basement.
Did you get the water heater thing figured out? He could be TC. He could be alien.
Just saying.
It snowed on you the last time you were in Roswell? Was it in the middle of the summer? Because that would have been really weird.
No, I think they do get snow on occasion.
I've never been there.
I've never been. I wasn't there doing the snow, but I was there. Obviously, I was there twice, actually, if you consider it that way. I've been there since my birth as well. It's a fun little town. Unfortunately, now it's It's a fun little town that's dealing with a lot of water damage and a lot of
parts of these
vehicles just thrown up onto bridges, and it was horrible. They got water lines on houses like halfway up the house.
Yeah, like you think that like cars and trucks are heavy things, and then
they float, baby,
and then lots of water comes along, they float.
Couldn't find any sold comps, but he was looking.
A temporary fix. The guy ordered the exact part, but good for now. Oh, thank goodness!
Yay!
I feel for you, dude.
Yeah, nothing fun like having your freaking water heater go crazy.
There was a decent snowfall, but really came down by the time we drove into Pecos. Is it Pecos or
Pecos?
Pecos.
Yes. So yeah, they do get snow. It does get colder there, but yeah, most of the time. But it's dry, arid land. Plus, they've had some fires out in that area, and it just didn't help any when the rain hit. So as hard as it did, it flash floods big time.
Pecos. Thank you for that. I appreciate the visual.
It helps.
Gives me my brain snaps.
So yeah, they had flooding, but we're doing all right here. We're not getting any rain for a while, and we're in the low 70s.
And the trees are turning pretty colors.
And the trees, as is the way of Michigan,
there's
autumn.
A tree on the street behind us that it's a really tall maple, and it just every autumn it turns these wonderful colors. Anything good?
No, Philly flippers on whatnot. You guys can go pick them up if you want. Tell them we said hi. I was just looking to see what's going on with the weather. Oh, and I transferred phones over to a Galaxy S22.
Yeah, if you didn't know, we had the same kind of phones.
I had an S10e. I did get the battery for it, Patrick, and I'm going to put the new battery in it and use it as a camera. But I haven't done that yet, so it's just sitting on my desk. But I did transfer over to an S22. And yeah, so 60 tomorrow? Shit. All right, we'll be in the high 60s this week.
So she had to get a new phone because the battery started bulging in the old phone.
There you go. And I got a new case for it. Yeah, the battery bulge was not fun.
Yeah, if your phone if any electronic you have has a battery bulge,
don't use it.
Quit using it.
Don't use it.
There's your helpful hint for the day.
That happened just before she went in the hospital, so now I've got it.
Yeah.
I bought a refurbed one basically for sure. And it's lovely, and I got the best one I could afford at the time.
Yeah,
I had squirreled away money. And I went and I bought this. So yeah, 22. It's not bad. It's different. I'm getting used to it slowly but surely. But I like the Samsung ecosystem, so I stuck with it. 81. Yes. Ooh, really? That is warm.
Oh, Johnny, we do absentee ballots. We've been doing them for like over a year now. It's just easier for all of us.
Still a no date.
And so we filled out our absentee ballots, and Dawn drove them over to the township.
And Mom put her own in. Momster put her own in. I have a photo of that. I don't have it on this phone, of course, because Momster likes her anonymity. But I did get a picture of her voting, doing her civic duty. She did it herself. She stuck it in the box herself.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I stayed home, of course, because riding in the car.
There you go. TC said it started to hate Samsung. What? I'm starting to hate Samsung phones. Their batteries always start bulging right around the time you paid the phone off. Well, we buy them direct.
Yeah.
We don't have a plan. We have a pay-as-you-go plan, so we're not paying a monthly fee for a phone. We're just paying for the service.
We pay for the phones outright.
Yeah, we pay for them outright.
And we usually buy them used.
I got to then upgraded the Z Fold. I would like a Z Fold, but I'm trying to be financially, fiscally conscious.
The reason why we buy used.
Yeah, I don't do as much on my phone as some people would, so it's not that big of a deal. We do business on our phone. We do, eBay stuff and whatnot stuff on the phone as well as the computer. But yeah.
Mostly to get notifications.
Larry says the last time Albuquerque get snowed. It's really? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
That's wild.
I've been to Denver.
I didn't know they were at the same level. That's crazy.
That's cool.
I drove through. Yeah, anyway. Let me see. Is he bulging right now? Oh, it's the Z Fold that's bulging right now. Yeah, I'd love a Fold, but I don't want to spend the money on it.
Isn't that a newer model?
Yeah, they have. Well, there's a bunch of different ones out there now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't keep up with this stuff.
They have multiple. Well, it's not that new because he's got this.
Hey, this morning I realized that my case is kind of
beat to shit,
like coming off. But I love this case.
They make them. You can buy another one.
I know, but
this thing, the string used to have like stuff on it, and now it's just like falling apart.
Yeah, it's what I.
Is it the beat to heck quality of it that you like so much?
It's called stimming.
Oh, okay.
So
it's a fidget spinner for you, basically.
Yeah, yeah. So I mess with it, and then I just tie knots in it when it gets too 5
or 6 folds. Oh, okay. No. They're on the 5th or 6th now. Fold, yeah. Oops. Sentimental value, exactly. But as long as your phone still works well.
Yeah.
We won't get you another one until such time.
Yeah, the leather case is actually leather, and so obviously I'm not vegan. And
you're not gonna eat it anyway, so
I like it.
Fidget string. Yeah, so you can get another leather case if it gets to the point where I don't know what happened here. Why is this thing all foldy down?
Because it's coming loose.
I got crazy glue.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's coming off. So
crazy glue.
I'm good.
I can glue that for you.
As long as it's still
Gorilla glue. Crazy glue.
Until no, I'm not hinting for Christmas. I do not want a phone for Christmas.
She doesn't want to deal with transferring everything over. It's not that hard, but
and I don't want a phone case for Christmas. If I need a phone case, I'll order it.
That's true.
That's one of the things is generally we don't go and ask each other what we want for Christmas because if we need something, we buy it.
Mm-hmm.
If we really want something, we check with each other and like, yeah, go ahead and get it, kind of thing, depending on funds and whatnot. So,
funds. It's always about funds.
Budget is always a thing.
Well, you got to keep track of that. As a responsible adult,
the phone case, the phone part falls out of this, then I'm just gonna keep going.
Motorola is too bright. There's something that's straining my eyes and giving me headaches. Man, that sucks.
Is that the phone you're using now, though?
Is there like a blue light filter or something you could apply to it?
Could just be the age of the phone.
Ooh, Patrick, think about this. Get a tinted screensaver or a tinted screen cover so it wouldn't be so bad for you. Yeah. Maybe. Yep, that's what we do. We just kind of buy what we need and then do something cute and sentimental for whatever.
I mean, like last year, we did Christmas presents.
Yeah, I have an 8 to... So I've acquired phones. Thusly, when the phone swelled up, the battery puckered, I did not have a problem with transferring from one phone to the other. I had 2 other Samsungs that I use as cameras. I have
people give her phones.
8 and a 9, and I switched over to the 9 temporarily while Mary was in the hospital, so I had a phone that worked, and then I switched from the 9 to this 22
when it finally showed up.
When it finally showed up. Still have a Note 2. Holy crap. I have a Note 2 floating around somewhere. Or I have a Samsung 2, I believe. Galaxy 2, actually. But I can't. Why use it for anything?
One of my first cell phones, was a Motorola. I loved that brand back then. We're talking when did cell phones become a thing? Like the late 90s or something? The 90s, mid 90s?
Yeah.
And it was a little flip phone, but it was really heavy duty.
Ah.
And then you had to like take the battery out and charge it.
I'm not using them as phones anymore. I'm using them as cameras. But yeah, I have a few phones. So it's not like I'm going to live without a phone. Those are cool. Mom wants a flip phone, but she has to be able to smart with it too. That's the thing. So that's why a flip, like a Galaxy flip or something, would be a good choice. But they're expensive. And there you go. Was it a Nextel? Yeah, good point. Was it a Nextel? I don't know.
Mine was a Motorola.
But Nextel is like what was it? It was like through AT&T.
Girl, we're talking about like 30. I
think it was AT&T.
30 decades.
We had AT&T
3 decades ago. 3 decades. 30 years. 3 decades. I can count. I can do math. So, but it was like my first cell phone.
I had back in the 2000s. I had a Sony phone that would slide open, and it had the keypad. I love that phone. Love that phone. I
never had one of those.
I got a skin for it that I love because it was like a Voyager skin or something. Love that phone. Unfortunately, it didn't. it wouldn't be able to be used now, but it was a great phone. Hey, there you go.
My first phone was a Fisher Price 1970.
The one that you walk behind and the eyes go waka, 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 waka. Yeah, I love that one too. It was a Nokia. Little alien.
Yeah, and you couldn't text.
No, well, you could, but you couldn't.
No, not in the early. And you had to pay for the text.
Yeah, well, it was like hit number 1 so many times or number 3 or whatever, so many times to get to the letter you wanted. Kim didn't even want one. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. But so did you guys switch, like, did you shut off once you went to cell phones, like committed? Did you get rid of your landline? Anybody remember doing that? And if so, did you, after, like, for the first month or so, maybe 3 weeks, walk in the house and kind of go try to figure out how you could go find out if somebody left a message and realize that it didn't really need to do that anymore? I was there for a while. We got rid of our landline, so you didn't have a phone machine anymore, a message machine, right? For incoming calls. And I kept, every time I come in the house, I'd be like, no, I actually don't have to do that. I have a cell phone.
We kept our landline for a while.
We did.
And I remember, this was before I met you, when I was single and living by myself. I bought a Panasonic answering machine with a little tape cassette, and it was like $100. It was like, I bought a really good model, and this sucker lasted a long time.
Yeah. Oh, beepers. No, I never had a beeper.
Never had a beeper.
Beeper or a pager? No.
Never had a reason for it, and never could afford it.
No shit.
And the only reason I got a cell phone is because I actually had a job where I had money left over after I paid my bills.
I had a BlackBerry for like 5 seconds, and then I didn't, for some reason. I got rid of it. The landline 2 years ago, and I got rid of it like 15 years ago. Yeah, exactly. But for like the first couple weeks, I'd walk in the house thinking I need to check my messages and realize I didn't have to. January. Wow. That's what I call holding on. Holding on.
Well, our friend Gretchen still has a landline.
Yeah, but she's old. She's
yeah, there's circumstances behind that.
Yeah, she needs a landline because let's be real. Her cell phone and her do not get along.
No, not anymore.
It came as part of the deal. Yeah, and I think of the DSL thing and the land services because of DSL. Yeah, I just don't need a home phone. Yep, beepers and pagers. Phone company. Yeah, we have a separate. We have internet, and then we have internet through AT&T, which is DSL, and then we have our phones through Verizon.
Which around here, there's not a lot of options. So, and I know a lot of people don't like AT&T because they're evil, just like Comcast is. So, but Comcast was shit here for years.
Oh, that's cool.
We had Comcast. We had Comcast cable, and we had the internet, and it would go out constantly, like once a day. And so we switched to AT&T.
Well, you can always put your phone down, Ma. Just make it a landline.
Like she carries the phone around that much.
Yeah, you can leave it at home. You can just pretend it's a landline. You don't need to have it with you all the time.
Yeah, but it would drive you crazy then if you were waiting for a phone call on the landline and you wanted to go outside.
Yeah.
Then you couldn't because you can't take the landline with you.
That's true. I told her I can get her a handset for it if she really wants one.
Oh, that's true.
Best phones.
Then you're still carrying the phone, right?
Yeah.
So kind of by her logic, that would not be good.
True.
And we're not getting a landline in the house.
They said we're getting the business. I was the second customer in there. Oh, wow. That's pretty quick. But yeah, so nowadays it's just kind of amazing to have a landline. So I need it. There you go. Don't take it unless you need it.
Yeah. Good on you, because I can't do that.
Well, you're more attached to your phone than I am. Yeah. Mine. Let's call it that.
Yeah, right now I am.
I'll leave my phone everywhere. I leave it in the bathroom. I leave it in the wherever.
Oh my God, does she ever?
I leave it all over the place. I leave it on the headboard of the bed. AOL to DSL. There you go. AOL. Yeah. So, and I check it from time to time, but I only really use it when I'm out of the house. I have a set of wireless earbuds that I use with when you go to therapy. I'll sit there and listen to videos or whatever, and do that. But I don't I'm on a computer.
Which is a good thing, because then you're not bothering other people.
I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Oh, well, that happens. It's been never answers. We learned to live without a phone, damn it. Exactly. Leave it on the table all the time. Do not care for phone group. Yeah, I know.
See, I'm kind of with Michael. I don't like answering the phone. The only person I really will answer the phone for is Dawn.
And I appreciate that.
But I don't have my ringer on either, because I cannot stand it. I only turn on the ringer if I am expecting a phone call from the doctor's office or whatever. Then I will turn on the ringer. Otherwise, it's on vibrate, because I just, the little noises that it makes drive me nuts. So there you go. The truth is out.
Well, you got so many options for ringers. You could set your phone ring to anything.
It doesn't matter.
You could even put on a personalized.
I don't like the notifications, and I don't like the sounds.
Well, okay, so I'll give you that. Do you guys have a?
I'll deal with yours, because it's not my phone, and I can, you get the cha-ching thing going on.
Well, I get the cha-ching for eBay, but like I set the like the notification stuff to a click, like a camera click.
I've heard that.
Yeah, it goes or whatever.
One, I always have to identify where the sound is coming from. So that's one of the things.
On my old phone, I had it be a little bird tweet, which I like, but this phone doesn't have that option, and I have to load it if I wanted it. So the clicky is the way to go. I don't want anything.
Oh, Wildflower, have a good lunch with your mom. Tell mom we said hi.
Enjoy your lunch, dear, and thanks for coming in. D&D and
Do not disturb.
Oh, do not disturb.
Not Dungeons and Dragons.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
My first thought was Dungeons and Dragons. That he's playing
on the contact list.
He's playing Dungeons and Dragons on his.
The cha-ching is definitely an eBay thing. So yeah, I do enjoy that, because that's just, and then I know it's an eBay notice.
Well, I got cha-ching when I got Etsy. When I had Etsy on my phone.
Yep, you did. But I have it vibrate and the clicky or whatever.
Yeah.
But what's your ringtone? What's your default ringtone?
I don't know.
Well, turn it on and we'll find out.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to hear it.
That's how bad it is, folks. That's how bad it is. But you can set it to something that's not as
I don't like
annoying.
That was the best one I could find out of all the ones they offered.
Everybody's like, look at the caller. Everybody wants to hear your ringtone.
Good God.
Or at least Johnny does, anyway.
Hold on. Let her rip.
You ready? You're cranking it? Ready? Here we go. Oh, it says me.
I hit the wrong button.
There you go. That's your ringtone.
I want to talk to you right now.
Too late. Too late. All right. You want to hear my ringtone then? Everybody, we're doing.
Oh, you want me to call you?
Yeah, call me. This is my ringtone. I don't have.
Let me call you back since I missed your call.
And do you have individual ringtones for people? Like it'll ring one way for me.
I don't have time for that.
Okay, some people do. All right. I don't either right now. I haven't set that up yet. So this is my ringtone right now. Go ahead. Hit me. Hit me. Are you sure you're calling me? There you go. Now you're calling me.
Too many buttons.
How Nokia is that? But I recognize it, and that's why.
Well, the one good thing about all the different ringtones is
it's very close to it. I mean, it's not Nokia, but it's very close.
The cats haven't requested phones yet, so it's just Mom, Dawn, and me, and we all have different ringtones. So we kind of know.
Snake. That's what it's called, I think. Snake.
We kind of know whose phone is ringing where, and most of the time it's like, oh, so and so's phone's ringing. Okay.
But they give you, at least now I know I have the Snake app. Exactly. It's Snake, right? Yeah. So I like that one because I know it's my phone going off. But other people use it a lot too. I found out in the wild. I'll think my phone's ringing and it's somebody else's phone. So
the thing I do not like out in the wild is when somebody's ringtone goes off and it's somebody shouting.
Hey, pick up your phone.
Yeah. Oh my God! Don't do that to me.
Friends of ours, they have grandkids, and they have one of the ringtones is for their grandkids is the kids laughing. That's kind of cute. Is the kids laughing. And then I've heard, people have like sports team ones and all that, fight songs and stuff like that. But yeah, the Imperial March was, I like that one too. Dun, dun,
I've heard that one out in a while.
Dun, 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 dun. That's a fun one too.
And then I just smile because then I know you're cool people.
My people are among me. Exactly. I haven't done
when you do like geeky, nerdy things in stuff like that, then I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
She loves that. But I don't have any.
Not that I'll do that, but
my ex had a ringtone in public. I could hear it and have it in a moment. Don't answer, waste your time. Exactly. Oh yeah, okay. So it's a thing you can download.
So Johnny's basically saying it's a trigger.
It's a trigger.
It's a trigger.
That's
and
true.
We totally get that.
I can understand that. Yeah, for sure. Sorry. Made me
I just over the years I have found that having my ringtone on, speaking of which, now I can turn it back down.
It's gonna go off eventually.
Is not necessary. Because nobody important
ever
calls me. The only time
I'm important, damn it.
Well, you are.
Thank you. Doing your part for group therapy. Exactly. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. You and mom and like one or two relatives are, but the niece, she texts. She rarely ever calls.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And you get robocalls, so you don't want to answer
and
those.
We chat a lot. We use Google Chat.
Yeah. And does it make it play a sound when that happens, or just a vibrate?
No, I have no sounds. This is a quiet
I feel that too, man. I am the most important person in the world now because I'm getting all sorts of texts from different high profile politicians.
I block a lot of those.
There you go. And since we voted, I haven't gotten as many. Because I know they go to the list and see who's voted and who hasn't. Not that they know who you voted for, but they know that you voted. And they send messages like, don't forget to vote. This is your shot. The open voting started today, blah, 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 blah. Especially if they know you're signed up for, early voting or remote voting or whatever, mail-in ballots. So, yeah, I haven't gotten any more of those, although I still get some stuff requesting money for specific parties. But, yeah.
We've been getting a ton of text messages. Trust me.
Oh, yeah, we know it.
Political text message. So, Mom's got a good point. So, here's another thing, the fun thing that happens in this household is that because I don't have my ringer on.
Oh, yeah, I call Mom.
And a lot of times, I don't always have my phone on me, or I'm doing something else, or I have headphones on. I can't hear it vibrate on the desk. So
I call my mother.
My wife will try calling me, and
can't get her.
It's important to say my wife at this point. My wife will try calling me, can't reach me, or she'll try to send me a chat. I don't answer.
Pick up your damn
phone.
So
she calls Mom because she knows Mom's phone is on the table.
Mom is my mom. Momster is my mom.
Momster.
Yep.
Momster is her mom who lives with us. And then, yeah.
Dude, you get to walk across the street and vote? Nice. That's cool. I wish. I think the last time we voted, physically voted, showed up and voted at a booth was at the Moose Lodge, wasn't it? The Moose Lodge was the last place we had to go?
No, we had to go. The last place we had to go was, it's like a little mini conference center or something. It's over on Fair Drive.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. So, yeah.
Momster, Momster, is Dawn's mom.
Yep.
And the reason her name on YouTube is Momster is because that's what our friends here, when Mom used to live north of us where she grew up and Dawn grew up. So she'd come down for weekends, and then our friends would meet us for breakfast at a local restaurant that is no longer open, and we're all sad about that.
Yeah.
And so they just started calling her Momster, and it stuck.
So yeah, she's known as the Momster.
So yeah, we triangulate. Sometimes you're not supposed to do that according to therapy.
Well, if you don't pick up your phone, I'm calling my mom.
So yeah, so she calls mom on me, and then
if I can't reach both of you, then I'm like, yeah,
freaking out.
Freaking out, yeah. You gotta watch out for these two. Yeah, I know.
Not us.
She's keeping us on the straight and narrow.
We keep each other. We all three keep each other.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Keep us in check.
I'm telling mom on you. Yeah. See? It's like, Mom, go kick Mary and tell her to pick up her phone.
Yeah.
Or what does she want for dinner? Usually it's I'm out and about. Do you want me to pick up anything? Is usually the call that I'm giving them. Because I'm trying to be, a good, and I don't want to have to go out again. That's the other thing.
Yes, TC, I have been literally in the next room, left my phone in the living room, went in the office upstairs.
Yeah.
Didn't think about it. And
Yep. And especially since I know she's home, because we don't have their second car and she ain't driving right now.
Yeah. We lost our second car, thanks to me. And so
shit happens.
Yeah. So yeah. And then I'll be in the office. Mom answers the phone and she usually puts it on a speaker. Then I can hear my wife's voice. And then I'm like,
TC and Brenda coming in with the one.
Already?
Where does time go?
Already? Dang it.
I know.
But we were talking.
We were having a good time, damn it. All right. So
it's been
here's the story.
Group therapy.
Go check out Widget's album cut. It should be live now for everybody. We were on Whatnot tonight at 7. So come hang out with us there and listen to some fun music. I already played it once. I'm not going to play it again. You want me to play it again? Yeah. Eastern.
Yeah, when TC and Brenda are
timekeepers.
Are timekeepers. It's their thing.
TC
others have tried but have failed. So TC and Brenda,
they
take care of us and they tell us when it's 1 because sometimes we get talking a lot.
Midwest comes in once in a while. Dave will come in and
then we don't keep track of the time
because we want to make it quick and easy and fast. And you guys have other things to do and life goes on and all that. But we will be on tonight at 7 o'clock Eastern time for Whatnot, guys. So please go check us out there. And we'll be back tomorrow on Johnny's Hump Day auction on Johnny's the Cajun Roots, or what is he called now? He's changed his name. Cajun Roots reseller, basically.
New England
Cajun
Roots.
There you
reseller.
Go. Check that out as well. And then, of course, Thursday we'll be back with State.
Yeah, I did say cereal. I had cereal for a late breakfast, so technically food was talked about.
Yeah, we did. Technically. She said she got up and got her own cereal.
Oh yeah, TC, you're right. Because Dave used to be in here a lot more.
Dave, he's busy.
I know.
Yeah, but yeah, Midwest picker.
I won't hold it against him.
No, don't. Come on, Whatnot tonight. Lots of fun 45s. Exactly. Thank you, TC.
Yeah, Johnny, come hang out with us. You don't have to buy anything.
Yeah, just listen.
Come in. Let us know it's you and
follow us on Whatnot, and you get to good in the drawing.
I think you did.
Yeah.
But it's under a different handle.
Yeah, it might be. Okay, ladies. Thank you very much, guys. We appreciate you so much. Please have a great day, and we'll see you tonight on Whatnot.
Yeah, thank you for caring. You don't know how much that means to me.
It does.
It does. It means a lot.
It means a lot. So you guys have a great day. We will see you tonight, maybe tomorrow, maybe a Thursday, maybe.
Yeah, Thursday's a state sale bingo. Don't forget.
Yes, don't forget.
Okay, that was you then, because I got the notification. Cool.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
See you guys. Go. Bye.
Love you guys.
Peace out.
You have kicks.